nice. But Hava has had to take suffer all the slings and arrows of the media and the Democrat Party and the crooked DOJ going after Donald Trump, and she handled it brilliantly. And plus she's gorgeous. Woo.
Now you see, you were accused of being a misogynist by saying she was gorgeous.
No.
You know what the saddest thing of our state of being world is? Do you think women put makeup on and glam and dress in nice clothes and everything because they don't want men to acknowledge?
Yeah, see, those days are over. Those days are over. When I'm out, even around in the office, there's a young woman who works at the front desk, and I walk in and I said, those colors work really great on you. And I'm not even gay. And she's like, oh, thank you. Or when I went out, I see somebody, like a beautiful woman walking down the sidewalk, and I'll say, that is fantastic. You are the total package. And they like, oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. So those days are over. I don't walk around and slap them on the rear end and say, hey, nice butt. Yeah, that was the 70s or whatever. I never experienced that. But I think generally women like to get a compliment, and it's not sexual harassment if you just say you look good.
Yes, I totally agree. And you know what? Those were the pleasantries that we exchanged way back when.
Yes. And you are a handsome man, by the way. I'll just tell you that right now. You are a handsome man. All right, so let's get to it. What do you got on the plate today, brother?
I want to ask a question. I've been watching all this WNBA. I like basketball. Toronto just got a brand new WNBA team called the Tempo.
The Tempo? Are they all lesbians too?
No.
They're not all lesbians. Are they all...
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I got
Just
a
check
questionnaire here.
Sorry, man.
I'm looking at all this stuff that's going down, and I'm going to ask this respectfully. Is this a racial thing? Are these black basketball players so enraged that the two top WNBA players are white and they assume that they were going to inherit that mantle?
Yep.
Is that why you're so rough on them? I don't get it.
Here's the problem. You've got a combination of things. You have the indoctrination of young people, particularly black people, since before 2020, saying that you are a victim, saying that you will never achieve anything in this country because of our slave heritage and everything. And then, of course, the combination of telling everyone that Donald Trump and his supporters are Nazis and racists and white supremacists. Joe Biden said that white supremacists are the biggest danger we ever felt. It was all nonsense. But people internalized it and then consequently felt entitled, felt special, got the victimhood thing going here, and along comes Caitlin Clark. Now, Caitlin Clark scored more points than any basketball player ever. Okay, Christian Laettner, whatever, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, everybody. She scored more points than any college basketball player ever. She comes to the league, has a gigantic first year. Suddenly, people actually know at least one WNBA team because they never knew it before. I didn't know any WNBA teams or players. None. And they hate that they weren't able to get it done. And I'm sure they feel like that because they weren't able to get the WNBA on the radar, it's because of racism and it's because of white. It's not the case at all.
Well, I just think it's disparaging to see the clothesline, the fist to the neck, etc.
Yeah.
I think we really have to get over it because I think they're going to tarnish the league and really impede the success that it is working with. The momentum is there. People are there, Rob.
Well, here's the thing. It is basically self-immolation. It is self-immolation, it's self-destruction, and if the management of the teams don't understand it, then they can all go to hell. There's Dejounte Carrington, this woman who wears, she culturally appropriates white blonde hair. You notice that? So she did the clothesline on Caitlin Clark. I want you to hear Rob Finnerty. I think you're like it. Rob Finnerty did a report last night. He's got it. It's about a minute and a half. I think we got time. I want you to hear this in its entirety, then react.
But my question tonight is, what happens to these women when they join this league? Why is this league so toxic? Meet Dejounte Carrington before she ever went to the WNBA, before it made her absolutely insane.
My mom ran track, and so